The Circle of Enlightenment, Part 2. The first trip awareness. In previous episode, we have explored a simple question. Why do we spend our entire lives searching for light? Searching for happiness, searching for success, searching for peace, searching for purpose, searching for ourselves. Today, I would like you to ask a different question. What if the light you're searching for has already begun appearing? Not as a miracle, not as a mystical experience, not as something supernatural, but as something incredibly ordinary that we have simply overlooked. Because awareness doesn't usually arrive with fireworks, it arrives quietly, like the first ray of sunlight before sunrise. Gentle, almost unnoticed, yet once it appears, everything begins changing. Not because the world changed, because you started seeing differently. Welcome to part 2, the first ray of awareness. Imagine standing outside before sunrise. The world still looks dark. Nothing seems different. It's suddenly a tiny ray of light appears. The mountains haven't moved. The trees haven't changed. The sky is still the same sky. Only one thing changed. Light arrived. Life is remarkably similar. The external world may remain exactly the same, but awareness begins illuminating experiences that were always there. Most people imagine awareness as a destination. It isn't. It begins with something much simpler. One small moment, perhaps you're angry. Normally, you become anger. But one day, something different happens. You notice, I'm experiencing anger. That tiny shift is one of the first ways. Perhaps anxiety appears. Instead of becoming anxious, you notice anxiety is being experienced. Again, another way of life. Nothing disappeared, only clarity appeared. So here's something fascinating. Your job is still same, your family is still same, traffic is still exists, emails still arrive, bills still need paying, responsibilities continue. So what changed? The relationship with experience changed, and that's where beginnings the witnessing. People often ask me, what is witnessing? Witnessing is consciously experiencing. That is all. Not escaping experiences, not suppressing experiences, not judging experience. Simply consciously experiencing it. Thoughts, feelings, relationships, success, failure, everything. Nothing is rejected, everything is understood. So then naturally another question appears. What is the awareness? Awareness is experience itself, not an object, not a feeling, not something to achieve. It is a reality in which every experience unfolds. Joy appears, sadness appears, thought appears, life appears, silence appears. Experiences continuously change. Awareness remains. Many people wait for a dramatic awakening, a life changing moment, a permanent feeling of peace. But awareness rarely begins that way. It usually begins with noticing. One thought, one emotion, one reaction, one conversation, one breath. Tiny moments repeated consistently, eventually, they transform an entire life. Imagine entering a dark room. Someone switches on a small lamp. Did the furniture suddenly appear? Oh, it was always there. The light simply revealed it. Awareness works the same way. Doesn't create reality, it reveals reality. Because we are constantly looking outside, we optimize our career, our home, our phones, our body, our schedules, our finances, our productivity, everything external. Very few people are taught how to understand their own experience. We have become the collectors of moments instead of living with awareness. Once awareness begins, something beautiful happens. You stop asking, what should I do? Instead, clarity quietly answers. Not because someone told you, because you saw clearly, decisions become simpler, relations become healthier, communications become gentler, a success becomes more meaningful. Not because awareness gave you new information, because awareness removed unnecessary confusions. So this is why the circle of enlightenment, it isn't a ladder, it isn't about becoming superior, it isn't about escaping life, it is a circle. Every phase deepens awareness, every phase returns you to the ordinary life, the same world, the same people, the same responsibilities, but with a transformed perspective. Today, so I would like to give you one simple practice. Several times a day, pause for just 10 seconds. Don't change anything, don't fix anything. Simply ask, what is being experiencing right now? Notice the thought, notice the emotion, notice the body, notice the environment. Don't judge, don't analyze. Simply experience consciously. That is witnessing. Repeat it several times today. You'll begin noticing the first ray of awareness. The first ray of awareness are easy to miss. They are quiet, ordinary, gentle, but every sunrise begins with a single ray, begins with a single moment of conscious experiencing. You don't need an extraordinary experiences. You don't need to, ex- escape the life. You don't need to become someone else. You simply begin seeing clearly. And once the clarity begins, life looks different. So if it is the first time you're here, welcome. This channel is an exploration of witnessing, awareness, and the circle of enlightenment, not as abstract ideas, but as practical way of living. If this video resonates with you, subscribe and join us every week as we continue this journey together. I would also love to hear from you. Can you remember the first moment in life when you became aware of your thought, emotions, or reactions instead of simply becoming them? Share that moment in this comment. Your story may help someone else recognize their own first ray of awareness. And if you found value in this video, share it with someone who's searching for clarity. In our next episode, we will explore phase 3 of Circle of Enlightenment and discover how awareness begins transforming the way we relate to thoughts, emotions, and patterns, not by fighting them, but by understanding them. Until next time, keep it listening.